It was a serene sunset on the Pacific, waves lapping softly against a sleek yacht. Two retirees, Tom and Jackie Hawks, exchanged quiet words of contentment, their lives reflecting decades of hard-won peace. Little did they know, in this tranquil moment, they were stepping into a nightmare crafted by smiles, charm, and cold-blooded deceit. What began as a transaction would spiral into one of the most disturbing maritime murders in modern memory, a story of trust betrayed, innocence shattered, and a darkness lurking behind familiar faces. Tom Hawks, a devoted father and retired teacher, had rebuilt his life after a divorce. Jackie, warm-hearted and maternal, had entered his life through fate's quiet hand. Together they sold their home, bought a yacht named Well-Deserved, and embarked on a dream of peaceful coastal voyages. They embraced a slower pace, sunsets on deck, and family stories until a buyer appeared. But behind the polite negotiation, another fate was being written. Before we dive deeper, if you're intrigued by true crime mysteries, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chilling retelling like this. Your support helps us bring these unsettling stories into the light. Now, let's continue unraveling the tale that turned gentle ocean waves into silent accomplices of murder. The Well-Deserved was more than a vessel, it was a symbol of freedom. Tom and Jackie envisioned summers drifting along the California coast, winters near Baja, waking with the sun painting the horizon. Their lives had become a quiet testament to reinvention, a floating sanctuary where the past remained ashore and the future gleamed with promise, until a buyer stepped aboard and the wind shifted. Enter Skyler DeLeon, a former child actor with stories of minor roles, perhaps an extra in a TV series, with a knack for easy charm. Beside him was his wife, Jennifer DeLeon, who wove tales of admiration and desire for the yacht. Their eagerness felt genuine, earnest. They arrived with cash, handshake deals, and smiles until silence and emptiness replaced celebration. Days passed without word. Tom and Jackie were nowhere to be found. The yacht had vanished from public records, no check-ins, no docking logs. Family members' calls went unanswered. The silence was unnatural, suffocating. The loving retirees had sailed into oblivion, and no one could trace the waves that swallowed them whole. Worried relatives contacted authorities. The Coast Guard launched searches, local police canvassed marinas, and investigators questioned the DeLeons, yet explanations were murky. Skyler and Jennifer claimed benign intentions, the family's concerns seemed overblown. But procedural details didn't align. Red flags fluttered where confidence had tried to cast calm waves. The Well-Deserved was eventually located adrift, empty, eerily pristine. No signs of distress, no life jackets discarded, no struggle evident. The deck glistened in the sunlight, but beneath the polish lay unanswered questions. Tom and Jackie had disappeared. The yacht had become a ghostly stage, and the audience was still waiting for answers. Officers combed through the vessel for answers. They discovered subtle inconsistencies, a misplaced logbook, documents gone, and one smudge, so faint at first they thought it was rust, later revealed to be blood. If liked the story, please hit subscribe and share button.